Now the next one, and last of this series, is what we call silk reeling, Chan Su Chin. And this is a little circle pattern. This is a little circle pattern. It's kind of fun. It's a lot of fun. And it sort of combines a lot of the things that we've just been doing. So it starts off with like the flip-flop pattern where I'm attacking her. She circles over. Now this time she just makes a big circle in front, and now she attacks me. So I neutralize it. As she attacks, I'm doing like the vertical. This is the vertical. I press down. Circle over. Now I'm did the flip-flop. Now I attack. She circles. And over. Actually what this is most of you are familiar with what we call the yin-yang symbol, the black and white symbol. And we're actually tracing this symbol in the air. See, we're both doing half of this yin-yang circle. Now, if I had this together and I could edit in the yin-yang symbol and then our hands on it, you could see that I'm tracing, who am I facing? See, the circle, there's a circle, and then in the middle of the circle is the S. If you have the yin-yang, you have the S. So what we're doing here is we're tracing this symbol and then the S. Now you can see here. She's tracing the symbol. She goes around. Now she makes her S. I go around my circle and make my S. So it's a little complicated, but it's simple once you get this. And this is what we call silk reeling, that this energy is coming from the center. Loose and free, sticking, relaxing. See? Basically, she's attacking me. I neutralize it to the side. She's extended. I force her down and over, closing her up, then attack. So nice. Okay, so we could change hands for this. This is what we call silk reeling energy. Okay, very good. Now, one other thing that we should put in here is what we call pull. Now, the thing that keeps Stephanie, for instance, from just bashing in and pushing me, A, is I can neutralize it, but B, I can pull her. If she's pushing too hard, and she's coming sort of out of her route, I can pull her and then she's in trouble. So what we're going to do here is, so we do basically the horizontal, and at the end, instead of pushing her, I pull a little. Then I push her, she pulls. She pushes, I pull. Pull. So this has to be very relaxed. When you get pulled, it's very important. When Stephanie pulls me, the tendency is to tighten up. And when I tighten up, if she's strong enough, she just pulls my whole body, or I'm vulnerable to getting pushed. So what happens is when she pulls me, I relax. I relax. I relax. Okay? So this little exercise, pulling. So I pull her and then I push her. She pulls me. She pushes me. So this is what we call pulling. It's a very important exercise. But you have to start off very easy, so you get the idea that you don't want to pull your arm out of the socket or anything like that. So again, you're using your body. Good. That's it. Now, another thing that we generally do when we get pulled, when she pulls me, is I first bring this hand up to protect my elbow. And you'll see if we, that in four hands, this is very important to protect yourself and to then move into press. So when we pull, we just let this hand come up. Very good pull. Thank you. Okay, so that's all of the basic fixed step practices that we do. Now, so what we can do is, after you've learned these basic patterns, is put them all together into what we call free styling. So you start off nice and easy, and you can do whatever you like, whenever you like, whatever pattern you feel comfortable with. And then, so you start to see, you see now I'm pushing over here, so she would want to do that, right? If I'm pushing down. And then it works into where you're basically trying to attack the other person, pull them off balance, and you're using these, hopefully you're using these skills appropriately. Okay, so that is, I think, a pretty good look at what we call the single hand, and it's the basic push hands starting off place. You gain the skills that you need to then work into the rest. Now let's look at what we call four hands. It's more complicated because we have twice the number of objects to be working with, and yet it's really fun, and it explains the basic Yang style. This is Yang. This is what we call Yang style push hands. There's Chen style push hands, Wu style push hands. Different styles have their own approaches to push hands, or Tui Xiao. I have mine, and this is sort of the traditional Yang style approach. Okay, so in Tai Chi, we have the four basic energies: Pang, Lu, Ji, An. Pang, Lu, Ji, An. Ward off, roll back, press, and push. Okay, and we're going to work with all of those four and examine them and understand how they interact with each other, these four energies. Okay, so we're facing our partner once again. This time, she's in Pang, just like she started off with before. This is Pang. I am in, again, the same thing, but instead of using one hand here, I've got two hands. I still use her wrist, and I also use her elbow. The elbow is another place where the energy is easily controlled. You see, if I have her elbow, I can move. You see, I can move her whole body. I can keep. If she's attacking me here, I can keep very easily manipulate it. I can also move her whole body with her elbow. So we use the elbow a lot. So here, I am in. She's in Pang, and I am in what we're going to call An. I push her, and she rolls me back. Now, this hand, you see, this is doing the same thing, only I've got two hands involved. It doesn't matter how hard I push her. If she's connected, that's the direction I'm going. Off I go. Okay. Now, if she just does that, my energy, if you can notice, my energy is just coming right in here. In Tai Chi, we always fold. So when I go like this starts to fold and come in. Well, she doesn't want that to happen. So as this comes in, she brings her other arm up to my elbow. As I said, the elbow is very important. Now, You see, she's got a very strong structure. She's controlling my elbow, and she's actually she's on my wrist. I'm virtually, at this point, I am overcome. Okay. So I'm closed up, she's on my elbow, and I've completely lost that energy. Okay, so what I'm now going to do, I push, she rolls back. Now she thinks she's in pretty good shape at the moment. So I'm going to do what's called G, or press. Now see, she's okay here, but what I'm going to do, I told you this when we did this, the two hands, she's ready for me, look at her, she's getting all ready, is I'm going to change my attack. My attack is now going over here. I'm going to come back into her center this way and attack her this way. So I'm going to fold in and press down in